The group of businessmen and women trying to put Hearts supporters in charge at Tynecastle have appealed for the backing of the club's fans around the world. The foundation of Hearts wants supporters to say how much they'd be prepared to donate to the club every month. Here's our chief reporter, David Cowan.
In the week since Hearts issued a desperate appeal for help from their fans, supporters have raised more than £300,000 through share investments, ticket sales and donations. Today they were thanked by a grateful manager.
Very humbling actually, the reaction of the fans. You're kind of getting yourself lost for words to actually describe how, our gratitude towards the fans that have put so much money towards the football club to help it survive in this hour of need, so to speak. So once again, just like to thank all the fans, everyone. The Foundation
of Hearts wants to know if the fans are prepared to keep giving. Its website, launched today, is asking supporters to pledge how much they'd donate on a monthly basis if they were able to take control at Tynecastle. The money would be used to run the club.
We're going out now to the worldwide Hearts support. Can you afford £10 a month to take care of your club like everybody else, and can you afford more than that without seeking to have additional benefits because you're more wealthy? We think this is a good idea.
Nothing can happen, of course, unless the current owner agrees to sell.
I think Mr Romanoff, after this recent problems with HMRC, has probably just about realised that the club should move on. And of course it's in Romanoff's hands, because the owner needs to come up with a price that's affordable. There has to be people out there that can afford to pay that price.
The foundation says there's no deep-pocketed white knight in its ranks, but it believes it can negotiate a deal.
The sum of money to be handed over is narrowing down based on other circumstances. We're seeking to talk to them about the scale of it and how it would be paid over, such that there's a win-win with all parties.
The foundation claims to have spent 2 years working on a well-researched, innovative solution to the troubles at Tynecastle, but as always, it will all come down to money. David Cowan, STV News, Edinburgh.
Hello again. Hearts manager John McGlynn says he's bracing himself to lose more players when the transfer window opens in January. The Tynecastle side were already forced to cut their wage bill in half over the summer, but with the current financial problems at the club, McGlynn says Hearts will have to listen to any offers for players that could help the club ensure its long-term survival. Here's Andy Chambers.
With everything going on behind the scenes, John McGlynn has been left to shoulder the burden of maintaining the focus of his players to performances on the pitch. And that will only get harder, with the Hearts boss under no illusions that, having already halved the wage bill over the summer, more players are likely to leave come January.
It may well be that there's players who are maybe going to be out of contract at the end of the season, who may, get some interest from others who may come forward and make bids. The main thing for me is that Heart and Holding Football Club survive here, That's my biggest concern, and I have to take whatever comes with regards to if players go. We have to realise that the football club is bigger than individuals or whatever, or a short-term fix. We have to make sure that the football club survives.
Hearts face St Mirren here at Tynecastle on Saturday in front of what will be a near sell-out crowd after fans answered a rallying call by the club, something McGlynn hopes will motivate, not intimidate his players.
We would hope that would be an incentive to them, the fact that the fans are doing everything they possibly can, and then the people down at Tynecastle are working their socks off. Everyone's working so hard down there, and we've got to do our part on the pitch. Hopefully it wouldn't add pressure, hopefully it would add a more motivation and incentive for the players to go out and play in front of, as I suggest to you, somewhere around about 15 or 16,000 Hearts fans inside Tynecastle, all looking for the same end product.
Dylan McGowan is one Hearts player all too familiar with the current situation, having played for Australian side Gold Coast United when they folded last year. And he says the decision by Hearts players and staff to defer their wages for November shows their commitment to the cause.
When you see the fans rally round like they have done, I think it's the least we could have done, and I think none of the boys had any issues with doing it. It was just, people are spending their hard-earned money on shares and tickets for the game, and if we can defer our wages for a little bit to keep us club alive, we will do. Like everyone else, mortgages to pay and cars to run and bills to pay and everything else. So, they put that off. So again, yeah, a massive credit to the football players for doing that, and the management and background staff as well, may I add.
Andy Chambers, STV News.